Hello and welcome. In this video, I will show you how QR Code Manager module helps you create and display dynamic QR codes and barcodes throughout your PrestaShop store. You can generate codes from product, order, category manufacturer, shop, and page data, then display them in the front office, back office, PDF documents, or custom theme positions. Let's see how it works. The module works with rules. Each rule defines what the code contains, how it should look, and where it should be displayed. From this page, you can create, edit, duplicate, enable, disable, delete, reorder, and download generated QR code or barcode images. The module also creates several example rules during installation, making it easier to understand the available possibilities. You can enable them and check. Let's begin with one of the most common use cases, which is a QR code, containing the product URL to every product page. First, enter a name for the rule. Product URL product page. This name is for your reference only. For the source, I will use the product link shortcode. Instead of storing one fixed URL, this shortcode is replaced automatically with the URL of the product currently being viewed. This means that one rule can generate the correct QR code for every product in the store. For URLs and longer text, the standard QR format is normally the best choice. The module supports much more than standard QR codes, but remember that some barcode formats have strict rules for length and permitted characters. Next, choose the image format and dimensions. The module supports PNG, JPEG, GIF, and SVG output, so you can select the format that works best with your theme or document. Finally, select the product page and the hook where the QR code should appear. Save the rule, and let's check the result. The QR code is now displayed on the product page. When scanned, it opens the URL of this exact product. Because the source is dynamic, the same rule generates a different QR code for each product. QR Code Manager is not limited to URLs. You can also generate codes from product references, names, EN values, UPC values, and many other product fields. For example, I can replace the source with the product reference shortcode. The module now generates a scannable code containing the reference of the current product. This can be useful for product identification, stock handling, warehouse processes, and customer support. Shortcodes can also be modified. Depending on the source, you can convert text to lowercase or uppercase, remove spaces, remove commas or hyphens, strip HTML, generate a numeric price value, or turn words into hashtags. This allows you to prepare the generated value without changing the original data stored in PrestaShop. For example, I can replace the source with the product name shortcode and make it uppercase. And when I save this rule and refresh product page, the QR code source content would be product name with uppercase. The module can also display QR codes inside the back office. For example, you can show the order reference at the top of the order page or display product reference codes next to individual products in the order. So I can create a new QR code with a name order reference in order details and choose order reference, shortcode, and make size little smaller. And select admin orders as a page and select two required hooks, display, admin, order top, and display back office. You can choose multiple hooks by clicking Control button and mouse click. The generated code is now available directly on the order page. Product codes can also be displayed for individual order lines. This gives warehouse and support teams quick access to product and order identifiers without manually searching for them. So I selected product reference as a source, and I make the size smaller, and then select admin orders as a page. Display admin order details product, and display back office header. And now it shows QR code of product reference in the order details page in the products list. QR codes can also be added to PDF documents. The module supports product reference QR codes in invoices and product, or order reference QR codes in delivery slips. This makes printed documents easier to scan during preparation, delivery, returns, and support operations. So here I am creating QR code for order reference in PDF invoice. The height and width can be 60, and I kept all pages option, and I select Display PDF Invoice hook. And now we can test the invoice of the order to see the order reference at the bottom of the PDF. And now I create a QR code for the product reference in the PDF invoice. And I choose 40 for the width and height because it should be relatively smaller as the products in the PDF invoice are displayed inside a table, and the space is smaller there, and I choose Display Invoice Product Reference hook. And now we can see the product reference in the product list in the PDF file. Some product row positions require the corresponding hook to be added to the PDF template override of your theme. More details can be found in module documentation. Another useful option is creating a QR code for a PrestaShop voucher. First, create the cart rule in your store. You can give any name for your cart rule. So I write Summer 10 campaign, and then I make the code as Summer 10. The code should be without space, and you can choose the options according to your requirements. So here I am creating 10% discount campaign for which I will create QR code and advertise it to the clients. Then use the promotional link shortcode followed by the voucher code. In this example, the voucher code is Summer 10. When a logged-in customer scans the QR code, the module opens the shopping cart and tries to apply the voucher. The voucher must exist, and cart rules must be enabled, and the customer and cart must meet its conditions. This is useful for printed campaigns, product packaging, physical stores, exhibitions, and other offline to online promotions. All rules are managed from one place. You can temporarily disable a rule without deleting it. You can duplicate an existing rule to create a similar configuration more quickly. When several rules use the same page and hook, you can change their display order by dragging and dropping them. You can also download a generated QR code or barcode image directly from the rule list. Fixed values and context. Independent shortcodes work best for downloads. Product, order, category, manufacturer, combination, and current page shortcodes should normally be tested on the actual page or document where their context is available. The QR code source field is multilingual. You can therefore generate different QR code content for each language when required. Rules are also associated with shops, making the module suitable for multi-shop installations. Always check the selected shop context before creating or editing a rule. Developers and agencies can use the custom display ELEGANTAL code hook to place a code in a custom theme position. A custom value can also be passed from a Smarty template through the elegantal_QR_code_source variable. This makes the module flexible enough for both standard configurations and custom theme integrations. That is all for today. Thank you for watching and see you next time.